Hi, welcome to another episode of Women Fixing Shit. Today we are not fixing anything, but we are removing a basement egress window that I accidentally broke last weekend. I was supposed to go and get my hair cut, and I was really excited about it because I was so ready for a change and I wanted that relaxing experience. And in pandemic times, we could all use more relaxing experiences, I'm sure. So I was getting ready to leave the house, and I had a bunch of stuff that I was taking with me, and my hands were full, and had everything in my hands except for my keys. So I went out the door, pulled the door shut, which was locked, of course, and went to get in my car and realized that I didn't have my keys because they were locked inside the house. So I was locked out, which I've never done before in my life. I have a spare key in a lockbox, but it happened to not be in the lockbox on that day, unfortunately. So went to the hardware store, got some screwdrivers, tried to pick the lock. That didn't work. Used my credit card. That didn't work either. All of the windows were locked and secure around the whole house, and all of the doors were also locked. So was able to jam a flathead screwdriver into the top corner of the basement egress window and get my fingers in it, trying to kind of rock it back and forth gently to get the inside handle to start turning and get the window open. Pulled a little too hard and all of the glass just exploded outward. So now I have a broken window. So this is the window and the cat, bottom part of the cat. Hi, kitty. This is our egress window. It's the kind that has this hand crank that turns to open it. And as you can see, almost all of the glass is completely out. It's a double paned window. And almost all the glass has been put into that Home Depot bucket over there. So we need to remove this window. The reason I'm doing this myself today is because it's really expensive to have someone come and do it for me. So as I said, it's about $300, maybe a little more, to have somebody come out and fix this window for me. Come out, take it off, replace the glass, put it back in. And I called around to various companies around town, and nobody can even get out to do it right away. It's gonna be at least a week, maybe 2 weeks even, because everybody seems to have employees who are sick with COVID or employees who are out of town, and they just can't get to it right away. If I remove the window myself and take it in to get it fixed somewhere and then put it back on myself, it's gonna be just over $100. So saving a bunch of money. I was really hoping to spend my money on a new tattoo, and I was devastated when I thought I was going to have to spend all my tattoo money on a new window. So this is much better. I might just have to get a slightly smaller tattoo instead. Okay, this is Quinn. This is my son. He's a little bit shy right now. He's going to be my helper today, and I know the show is called Women Fixing Shit, and he's clearly not a woman, but I also think it's really important for boys to learn how to fix shit, and not all boys grow up learning how to fix shit. So I am including Quinn because I think that this is an important life skill to have, and I want all of my kids to learn good life skills. They are all good cooks. All my boys can cook, I will say that. Our starting place is to disconnect this arm from the window here, and then we're going to work on this side over here. And what we need to do that is a flathead screwdriver. We may have to saw off this shrubby thing if we can't get the window open far enough, but we'll see what happens. So we're going to take the flathead screwdriver, we're going to put it right in there and push that down. Ooh. And it came right out. A little more broken glass also came out, but that's okay. I expected that. So now you can see we can move this part right here. So that's one part disconnected. We're gonna work on this other part over here next. You can see that it says truth on here, although it's not actually truth. In the context of Windows, my good friend told me this is actually pronounced truth, and it has an arrow pointing to something important. So we know that that is going to be the next part that we have to work with. And here's Quinn, my helper. He is ready to help me hold on to this window or lift up this window or whatever needs to happen. He's also wearing my flip-flops. Okay, so this next part, we're basically going to try doing the same thing that we did last time. Pop that right down. Fantastic. Check that out. So we have this whole arm disconnected here, and move that down out of the way. All right, good deal. So that part of the window is disconnected. Now we just have these corners to deal with. So we missed one of our connections here. We're gonna fix that right now. We have this last part right here. If you follow that part of the arm, it's hard to see, but it is still connected to the window right down here. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this out right here. All right, should be all disconnected. Funny thing, there's also that same type of connection that we just popped out of place at the top of the window. So I'm going to climb up on a stool and pop that one off as well. So, funny thing, I went to grab another screwdriver, and when I came back, the window was slightly lopsided, quite a bit lopsided actually, and the reason why is that it is on a track. It's on a track up here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see that. Yep, a little bit. There's the track. So it's on a track up here, and it is also down a track, or on a track down here. And that's part of one of the steps to removing this window. So the window started to remove itself. I'm gonna go find my helper so that we can get this bad boy out of here. Okay, so we're gonna try and get this window out. I got Quinn on the outside down in the window well, and he's gonna be able to help steady the window if I need his help. So we're gonna grab onto both sides. I'm probably blocking the view, sorry. And then slide this other track out. Oh, maybe. There's no room. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. We had shrubs in the way, but look, we got it. Okay, hold that for me real quick. Okay. So you can see these black plastic things at the top. Those are what was sliding along the track, and so that's what we just slid out of there to get this window out. So now Quinn's gonna lean that up against the side of the house for me. I'm gonna come around, climb down into the window well, and take the window out, load it up in my car, and we'll drop it off at a glass repair shop. All right, so here we are on the outside. Here's our window. I'm gonna pull it up from the window well. Oh, there you are, bud. And then here's all the stuff. Here's the outside view from what we removed, and we'll get this all taken care of. All right, so our window's out. Thanks for joining us. And our next step is going to be to cover that window in black plastic. That is my teenager's room, and it is the end of November, so it gets pretty cold at night. So I do have some landscaping plastic. It's pretty heavy. We can double that up, staple that over the window, and we have a spare mattress that we'll lean up against it just for extra insulation until we get that window dropped off at a shop, get it back, and get it reinstalled. So again, thanks for joining us today. This was Women Fixing Shit.